Okay. Good morning, good evening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining class. Um, we'll begin today in Shavasana. So on our backs, finding your way onto your mats, make yourself comfortable. No support, so no props for now yet, but you may want to keep a cushion close for later. So you just start to settle in onto your back. Bringing your feet out nice and wide towards the corners of your mat. Here gives your arms some space next towards the body. And walk your shoulders down away from your ears. And then close your eyes. Just observing the flow of your breath. Allowing your belly to expand with your inhales. And your body to relax with your exhales. Noticing where in your body you may be holding tension. Where are you squeezing? Consciously or unconsciously. Where are you tightening up your muscles? Can you bring your awareness to those places? Allowing your breath to flow into that area. And to create a little bit more space. Watching yourself with your eyes closed from a little distance. Seeing yourself laying down on your mat. In your space. What's the light like? What are the colors like? What's the air like? What are the smells like? Using your senses to be aware with what is right here and now. And that's all you need to do for today. While we flow, just be aware. Being present in the moment. And being aware of the fact that you gave yourself an hour time for you. So maybe setting a little intention for yourself around that. I am present. I am present. I am present. And then start to bend your knees slowly, hug them in towards your chest, and give yourself a little hug. And while you do that, slowly opening up the eyes again, swaying a bit from side to side over your back. And then you're going to drop your knees over to your right side, finding yourself into a twist. Opening the arms out wide and bringing the gaze to your left hand. Just a very easy twist to begin with. Awareness into your spine, your heart space. One more breath in. And then bring the knees back to center and drop them straight over to the other side. Knees over to your left. Gaze over to your right. Shoulders drop. Deep belly breath here. One more inhale. And exhale, slowly come back to center. Now keep your knees bent. Plant the feet close towards your sacrum and your hips. Planting the hands next towards the feet. And you start to press into both your hands and feet. Take a breath in, lifting the hips up away from the floor into a bridge pose. Now you're going to walk your shoulders a little bit further down. So you're really coming onto the shoulder blades. And you keep squeezing into your glutes, keeping inner thighs engaged. And lift the hips a little higher. Keep your gaze up towards the sky. Your neck is in a delicate position. Squeeze a little harder, lift up higher, inhale. And then with an exhale, slowly sink the hips back down. We're going to use our breath here. So inhale, lift up again. Squeeze and lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. And you keep that movement going. Your own pace, your own breath. And maybe with your next inhale, you're going to take your arms along. So bring the arms all the way overhead. Tap the hands behind you on the floor. And with an exhale, hips down, arms and hands back down. Inhale up and open. Exhale down. Feel free to close your eyes again. And being really aware, which muscles are you using? Where can you go a little bit further? How does your breath feel? Connecting movement and breath together. And every time you come up, squeeze a little higher if you can. And we're taking one more round. Deep breath in, lift, and exhale, slowly bring it down. Hugging knees into chest again. Squeeze the knees in. And then start to bring the hands behind your thighs and just rocking a few times over your spine. massaging the back until you have some momentum. And when you do, cross your legs and come straight into a cross-legged position. Feel free to elevate the hips here, maybe a cushion underneath if you like. Starting to lengthen through the spine, and then take a deep breath in. Arms rise up. With your exhale, right hand down to the mat. Lean in, simple side stretch. Inhale, back up to sky, lengthen. Exhale, other side. Inhale up. Exhale. Try to find the length and the depth on the sides. Inhale. Heart is lifted all the time. Exhale. Again, follow your own breathing here. Making it longer and slower. And slowly opening up into the side body as well. Last round, both sides. And then slowly come back to center. Releasing the hands down. Roll the shoulders up to your ears. Inhale. And exhale, back and down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Now to the front. So inhale, roll them back. And forwards and down. Inhale. Exhale. Now plant your hands behind your back, fingers facing forwards, making sure the palms press firmly. Then lift your hips up. See if you can bring the knees down into your mat, squeeze the glutes in again, and then open the chest, bring the shoulder blades together in the back. Keep pressing into your hands, and feel free to release your head all the way backwards if that's comfortable enough. Take one more breath into your heart space. Keep lifting the hips. And then slowly soften your hips back down. Inhale, arms rise again. With an exhale, leaning and reaching forward, finding a forward fold. Bending your elbows, arms stay soft. Your upper body can fully relax here. Your head is heavy. Maybe give your head a bit of a shake. And turning the palms to face up towards the sky so you can fully relax into it and surrender into the pose. Opening into your hips. One more inhale. Exhale. Slowly rising back up. And then change your legs, because we always choose that same leg forward somehow. So cross your legs the other way. Feels slightly funky usually. Then interlock the hands behind the back. Extend the elbows out and bring the wrists away from your hips, so lift them up. And then open the heart space. Look up a little bit. Tiny little back bend. Keep breathing into your heart. Belly is slightly engaged. One more inhale. And then slowly release your hands. And we'll take it to the other side with those two last poses. Hands behind the back. Press through the palms. Lift the hips up. Knees come down. Open the whole front side of your body. Feel the stretch in your quads. Bring the shoulder blades together so you can open more into the heart. Deep breath in. And slowly release. Sink the hips down. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, reach forwards. Folding forwards. Letting go into the shoulders and neck. Soft arms. Allow your belly to be relaxed too. With a soft belly, that's when you can really let go into this pose. Final breath in. And slowly rise back up. Okay. So with the knees crossed, bring the hands in front of you. Roll over those knees. Come into tabletop. tucking your toes under. And just a basic cat and cow to begin. Inhale, arching the back, lifting heart and chest forwards. Look up. Exhale, rounding spine. Chin to chest, pull navel in. Inhale to arch. Exhale. And keep that flow going. And you're totally free to bring in anything else that you like. If you want to make it a bit more fluid, a bit more intentional, following your own body wherever it wants to go, just opening up through the shoulders, the hips, the spine. And close your eyes again while we'll do this. Find that little place inside of you, that place of awareness. And let that awareness guide you through move. Last breath in. And come back to center with your exhale. Now from here, all you need to do is lift your right foot off the mat and turn it 90 degrees out to the side. Then placing the right hand straight underneath your face, extending your left, lift the left hand up, supported side plank. So your right knee is down, your left leg is straight, and your right hands, right knee and left foot are in one line. Let's squeeze your glutes a little bit and start to kind of press the hips a little bit more forward. So you open through the hips, and then do the same with your chest and your heart. Open the chest forwards. Looking up towards your left hand. And then maybe you want to bring that left hand all the way overhead. And when you do that, you really start to feel the stretch on the whole left side of your body. Now you can stay here, totally fine. If you want to take it a little bit further, take a deep breath in. With your exhale, lift the left foot off the mat and draw elbow into knee. Good. Squeeze your core. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. A few more. Inhale, extend. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And then last one to extend. Drop your left foot back down again. And bring the weight onto the right knee. Swing the arms up and open. And the left hand comes down to the left leg. And you find the stretch into your other side. Keep squeezing the hips forwards. Heart opens. One more inhale. And with your exhale, slowly bring your hands down. And then you want to draw your right foot underneath you so you can sink your hips down and you're going to turn towards the back of your mat. Yes, so your left leg stays straight. The right knee bends. Arms rise up, inhale. And with an exhale, you just fold forwards over that left leg. Finding softness in your upper body. Again, arms are soft, relaxed. One last breath in. And exhale, slowly rise yourself back up. And now while you point or face towards the back of your mat, you're going to cross your legs again. Hands come in front of you, roll over the knees, and come back into your tabletop, facing the back. And from there, we'll take it to the other side. So you know what's coming now. You're going to lift your left foot off the mat and turn it out 90 degrees to the side, extending right leg, lifting right hand up to sky. So left hand is down, left knee is down, right leg is straight, and press the right foot properly into your mat. And then again, just gently squeezing the hips forward so you feel that stretch in the front side of your body. Do the same with your heart space. And then look up to your right hand, actively pressing the flow away with the left hand. If you want to add a bit, right arm reaches all the way forwards and over, intensifying the side stretch. And then take a deep breath in. With your exhale, right foot lifts, knee into elbow, crunch, strong core. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. With control, keep lifting that foot. Exhale, squeeze. Last one, inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Then inhale to extend for the last time. Exhale, drop the right foot back down again. Weight comes onto the left knee. Swing the arms up and open to the other side. You still want to try to kind of squeeze the hips forwards. Opening. And then lean in as much as you can. Keep lifting the heart. One last breath. And with an exhale, slowly bring your hands down. Turn that left foot underneath the body so you can sink yourself down. Right leg is still straight. Left knee bends. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. Let your belly go. Last breath in. And then slowly rise up with your exhale. Crossing your legs one more time. Hands in front of you. And this time, roll over, tuck the toes, and come straight into downward facing dog. Gently pressing the heels down into your mat. Spread your fingers wide. And bring a little extra pressure onto the L shape between your thumb and index finger. Roll the shoulder blades out. Engage the belly and bring the belly closer to your thighs. Shoot the hips up higher and feel free to bend the knees a little bit and lift the heels off the mat if that gives you some more space. Your back is nice and long. Your head is heavy. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. One more inhale. Exhale, side out. And then inhale to lift your heels, look in between your hands. And start to tiptoe all the way forwards. Top of your mat. Bending tiny bit into the knees, feet plant hip width apart. Just an easy forward fold, grabbing a hold of your opposite elbows. And hang. Feel free to sway a bit from side to side. And really keeping the back of your neck soft. One more inhale. Exhale, let your arms go. And then start to roll up vertebra by vertebra. Keep the arms heavy. And straight away, inhale, rising arms. Lengthen and reach up. With your exhale, hands to heart. Rolling the shoulders back and down your spine. Take your knees off the lock. Ground your feet. Spread your toes out wide. And then lift the toes off the mat. So just your toes come off. Keep squeezing them out. Feels a bit funny. One more breath. Squeeze it. And with your exhale, ground the toes back into your mat. Relaxing. Closing your eyes here for a moment. And finding that place of awareness again. And there we go. Open your eyes. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, bend your knees. Start to fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold, planting your hands, stepping it back, high plank. In that high plank, rounding the shoulder blades, so you kind of actively want to push the floor away from you. Squeeze the glutes and bring the hips as high as your shoulders. And keeping your quads really, really engaged. One more inhale. And with an exhale, knees down to your mat. Breath in to bring the shoulders over your wrists. Exhale, start to lower down. Elbows stay tucked into your body. Untucking toes. Inhale, baby cobra. lifting the heart. Keep your neck long. Roll the shoulders away and open. Exhale to lower. 2 more. Pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Squeeze the glutes. Inhale, lift. Exhale to lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. A little higher. Exhale to lower. Tucking your toes under. Pressing yourself back up through that plank, knees down. Engage your belly, and from there, lift the knees, come back into downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And then inhale to lift your heels, look in between your hands, and step again forwards, top of your mats. Coming halfway, lift, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale to fold. Bending your knees, rising up all the way. Swing the arms along. Maybe finding a little back bend. When you do that, engage your core, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, hands to heart. We keep going. 2 more rounds. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, bend knees, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant hands, step back, high plank. Inhale to stay, strong arms. Exhale to lower, maybe the knees first like we did in the first round, or full chaturanga. Keeping elbows next towards the ribs. Untuck toes. Inhale, cobra. Full extension if you can this time. Otherwise, take your baby cobra. Open the heart space. And then exhale, pressing firmly into the tops of your feet. And then roll back through your downward dog. 2 breaths. Inhale, lift heels, look in between the hands, step or float. If you want to float this time, a little jump here, forwards, top of your mat. Come halfway, lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend knees, rise up. Keep the movement going, open. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, rise again. Exhale, bend knees, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant hands, step back, high plank, and then lower down, maybe knees first or chaturanga, up to you. Cobra, or maybe an up dog if you want to lift the hips up as well. And then exhale for downward facing dog. You're totally welcome to change up your vinyasa flows today the way you like. You can skip them completely. Whatever feels best for you. Inhale to lift your heels, look in between your hands, step or float, top of your mats. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bending knees and rise up. Open, find that back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment here. Find the softness back into your body. Find that place of awareness. What do you feel? What do you notice? In your body, but also in your mind. Be aware and present with whatever arises. And then starting to bring your big toes together to touch. Your heels are slightly apart. Start to bend the knees. Scoop your fingertips over the mat. Inhale. Exhale, Utkatasana. Sink into those hips, nice and low. You want to make sure to do a check that you can see your toes. If you can't, the knees have to go further back. Sink even deeper if you can, and think about drawing your tailbone forwards a little bit. You have an option for hands on hips if arms next to your ears is too much for you. Keep your core really engaged. One more inhale, reach through your fingers. With your exhale, hands to your heart, cross your left elbow over the right knee and twist to the right. So in a twist here, keep your knees exactly together. So don't let the left knee pop forwards. Your right elbow points up to the sky. And your palms press together into your heart space. Look over your right shoulder up to the sky. Keep the hips low. And then take a deep breath in. Swing the arms back up again, but keep your hips low. Exhale to the other side. Pointing left elbow up. Keep the knees exactly together. Hips lower. Keep twisting. Good. Inhale, rise up arms. And then exhale, fold forward. Hope you guys feel that in your quads. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Planting your hands and taking a vinyasa flow if you like, or come back to downward dog straight away. With your next inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. With an exhale, draw the right knee in towards your nose for tiger curl. Hover. Inhale, right leg high, just one time. And then with an exhale, step right foot forwards in between your hands. Allowing your hips to melt for a moment. And then you're going to drop your left heel into your mat. Your left toes are, let's say, 45 degrees pointing forwards. Your right knee bends, your arms rise. Warrior one. So in a warrior one, your back leg is strong and straight. The back heel is in the mat. Your right knee is on top of the right ankle. And you're kind of trying to draw the left hip as far forwards as possible. So your upper body's almost fully squaring the front. And then pull your belly and your ribs in just a little bit, engaging. And draw your tailbone underneath. Really good hip flexor stretch. Deep breath in and a deep exhale. And then bring the hands behind your back, interlock your fingers. Inhale to extend and lift your heart, look up to sky. Exhale, bend the knee. Bring the right shoulder on the inside of the right knee. Humble warrior. Finding depth into that front knee. So you really feel the hip open. Both feet are strong and pressing down. Bring your wrists over your shoulders. Deep inhale here. And with your exhale, let your hands go down towards your mat. Now bringing the weight onto your right foot. And then starting to, maybe if you can, lift the left foot off the mat into a standing splits. Opening up the hip, pointing the left toe away from you. Squeezing your left glute. And you're very welcome to play around with balance. Maybe your right hand around the ankle. Maybe the left hand comes along as well. And you keep drawing the belly in towards your thigh, your nose towards the knee. One more inhale. And with an exhale, slowly step your left foot forwards to meet the right. Fold. Take a breath. Inhale, come halfway, lift flat back. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands, vinyasa flow, or downward facing dog. Now from there, other side, lifting left leg high to sky, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger curl, lift the knee high away from the floor. Inhale, left leg high, extend. Exhale, left foot forwards, in between your hands. Now dropping the right heel, 45 degrees, toes pointing forwards. Bend into left knee, rise up. Rolling the shoulders back and down your spine. And then think about drawing the right hip forwards this time. To really square with your left. Strong back leg. Keep your face soft here. Maybe even a little smile on your face. One more inhale. With an exhale, hands down behind the back, interlock fingers. Inhale, lift your heart open. Exhale, left shoulder inside of left knee. Humble warrior. Bend deeper into your left knee to open up into the hip. But keep that right foot into the mat. One more inhale. With an exhale, let your hands go. Plant them just in front of the left foot. Weight comes onto the left foot. Start to slide the right toes in. And this is an option to just stay here. Or you may use a block if you want to come up a little higher, or a little bench or whatever you have around. Lifting your back leg up. Your challenge here is to keep the back leg straight. Point the toes actively away from you. And then maybe take one hand or two towards the ankle. Keep squeezing, keep lifting. One more breath in. And then slowly with control, step your right foot forwards and meet the left and fold. Take a breath. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Vinyasa or downward facing dog. And when you've reached your down dog, take a breath in to lift your heels straight away. Look in between your hands. Step or float, top of your mats. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bending knees and coming into that Utkatasana, chair pose. One more time. Exhale to melt. Go a little deeper. Tuck your tailbone under. Engage your belly. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale, rise up. A little back bend. Hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Check in again. Be aware. Be present with whatever comes up here. Notice the energy between your palms. Notice the energy between your feet and the earth. And then when you're ready, just open up your eyes again. Releasing the hands down. And we begin a little balancing pose here. So the weight comes onto your right foot. You're going to draw your left knee into your chest. Maybe, if you want, bring the arms along as well. Shoot them up to sky, and then you lengthen through the whole back body. So you pull your belly in, you press the floor away with the right foot, and you lift the left knee even higher. Take a deep breath in. Now with an exhale, you're going to slide the left heel all the way behind you. Your arms go the same way, pointing backwards into aeroplane pose. Squaring your hips. So drop the left hip down a little bit. Flexing your back foot, press the back heel away from you. Pull the belly in towards your spine. Try to keep your balance. And then we're going to do that one more time. So inhale, bring the knee up in towards your chest. Give it a go without pulling the foot down. Exhale, shoot it back. Take one breath there when you're there. And then very slowly drop your back foot down into your mat. Whew. Inhale, arms rise, high lunge. Exhale, melt into the hips. Right knee on top of right ankle. Back leg is strong. Think about here as well, just gently drawing the tailbone towards the front, underneath the body. Belly ribs are in. Inhale, lengthen through the fingers. With your exhale, shoot the arms forwards and then behind you. Two more. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale behind you. One last time. Inhale to rise. And then exhale to open up for warrior two. Right knee on top of right ankle. Draw the tailbone underneath. And make sure you can see your big right toe here from the inside. Extend your arms. Nice and strong. Squeezing every muscle in the legs. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath in to flip the palm, reverse your warrior. And with your exhale, straight away, windmill your hands down to your mat. Vinyasa flow or downward facing dog. Inhale to lift your heels, look in between your hands, step or float, top of your mats. Coming halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees and rise up. Open. Exhale, hands to your heart. We take it to the other side. So weight goes on to your left foot. Right knee comes into chest. Lift it up high. Maybe arms rise up too. Now keep your gaze somewhere in front of you. You know what's coming now. Take a deep breath in. And with your exhale, shoot the right heel backwards. Arms swing behind you as well. Aeroplane. Press the heel behind you. Square your hips, open the chest. Roll the shoulders away from your ears. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, right knee back into chest, arms up. Give it a go. Do it with a smile. Exhale, shoot it back. Doesn't matter if you fall out. One more breath in here. And then slowly with an exhale, bend the left knee, step right foot behind you. Whew, arms up. Exhale to melt. High lunge. Draw your tailbone under. Pull your belly in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands forwards and behind you. Inhale, rise up. Soft breath. Soft arms. Exhale. Your legs are doing the work. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale to rise. Exhale to open up warrior two. Bend deep into the left knee. Open it to your left. And draw the right shoulder to the back. Squeeze the glutes. Keep your belly engaged. And look over that left middle finger. And then inhale, flip your left palm, reverse your warrior. Keep your left knee bent, breathe into the side body. And with an exhale, windmill your hands down to the mat. Vinyasa or downward dog. When you've reached your down dog, bring the knees down towards your mat. Untuck your toes. Sit down onto your heels. Bring the palms up onto your thighs, but let them face up to the sky. Lengthen through your spine, roll the shoulders back, close your eyes. Just breathe. And be aware. With whatever is going on inside of your body right now. And whatever jumps your monkey mind is making. To see yourself again sitting here from a little distance. Watch yourself. And give yourself permission to whatever's going on in that physical body. Just let it be. It's just a physical. One more breath in. And exhale, open your eyes up. Bring the hands behind your back, interlock your fingers. Take a deep breath in again, extending your arms, lift the chest, look up. Good back bend. And see if you can bring the wrist away from your hips here. So you open deeper into the heart space. Last inhale. And with your exhale, you're going to dive your forehead down and forwards onto your mats. And then bring the wrists over the shoulders wherever you can. Micro bending your elbows just to protect them. One more inhale. And then slowly release the hands down towards your sacrum. Plant the hands underneath the shoulders and gently press back up. And then take your right hand up to sky. Bring it onto the back of your shoulder blades. And then the left hand comes onto the elbow. And just gently allowing the weight of the left hand to gently press down that other hand. Relax your shoulders here. And then pull your belly in. Pull your ribs in. Lift your heart and your chin up. Helps intensify the stretch into that right tricep, most probably. Inhale deeply. Final breath in. And then slowly let it go. Notice that nice tingly feeling into that arm. Roll the shoulders, inhale. Exhale. Other side. Left hand rises, bend the elbow. Right hand on top. Gently press it down. Ribs in, belly in. Heart and chin lift. You softly press the head into your elbow as well. Just intensifying that stretch. Soft breathing. One more inhale. And slowly let it go with your exhale. Now from here, just swing your legs forwards. Taking the fleshy bits away from underneath your sitting bones. Flexing the feet in towards the face. And feel free, by the way, if you want to elevate your hips a little bit, because you know you're tightening your hamstrings, you can always bring a cushion underneath or bend your knees a little bit. Now bring the arms up to sky. Inhale. With an exhale, lifting the heart forwards. Keep lengthening, lengthening, and then drop everything down. Deep forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Keep the head heavy. The back of your neck is relaxed. And breathe into those places where you need more space. Legs are slightly engaged. But your upper body is really soft. So you're not pulling your feet or your toes. Just let the hands be relaxed, elbows bend. Final breath in. And then gently rising all the way back up. And from here, straight away start to roll down onto your back. And then bend your knees again. We're going to find that bridge pose one more time. Pressing hands down, squeezing inner thighs and glutes, lifting up, inhale. Staying here this time. Keep squeezing. And you may interlock your hands underneath your hips and really come fully onto your shoulders, walking them underneath, ensuring your hips can come up a little higher. Keep your gaze up, chin is a bit away from your chest. Keep squeezing. And now without changing either of your hips, lift your left leg up towards the sky, extend it. Keep the hips squared and keep lifting them up. Press into that right foot. And then gently step it back down. Keep the hips high. Other side. Lifting right leg high. Keep lifting hips. Squeeze that glute. And step it back down. Inhale, lift up a little higher once more. And then gently release the hips down. Unlock your hands. Hug your knees into your chest. And then plant your left foot down again. Cross the right ankle over your left knee. Open the right knee out. Now it's really important here that you keep your right foot flexed. So the right ankle is protected there and it's protected. And sliding your right hand in between both legs, grabbing a hold behind your left thigh. And then lay yourself back down again. Gently pulling that left leg in towards your chest. And with that, creating a good stretch into your right glute. With your right elbow, you can open the right knee even further. But keep the right foot. And slowly go. Unlock your legs. And we'll take it to the other side. So right foot down, left over a right knee. Open the knee out to the side. Flex the left foot. Hands slide in between and then behind the thigh. Lay the shoulders back down. And pull that leg in. Really feeling the stretch into that left glute. Last breath in. And let it go. Final pose. Happy baby. Or feel free to take a shoulder stand if you want a little inversion here. If you go for a happy baby, draw your tailbone down. Open the knees out as wide as you can. Allow your shoulders to relax. Breathe into your hip space. And you may stretch out one leg or maybe both. And then slowly bring your knees back together, getting ready for your final pose, getting comfortable, using any props, maybe cushions underneath the knees or your head, maybe covering yourself with something warm if you're cooling down. But settle in. Close your eyes. And tune in with your body. Let it go. Let it get heavy into your mat. And be aware with whatever arises there. Can you feel energy move around? Those tiny little tingly sensations. That's energy. We're waiting for tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. Our last breath is right upon our heels, yet we still refuse to run. 86,400 seconds, and we're in another day, all slipping through our fingers as we look the other way. Days, weeks, months, and years are made up of right now, a string of fleeting moments that we never can pin down. We gaze into the future as though it's where we're meant to be, always planning for that day when we can say that we're happy. We spend so long looking forward that we may as well be blind, since we don't see until the very end all the things we've left behind. Now I know it's just a theory, but I think I've worked out how. The only way to happiness is to love what we have now. With those words, just slowly start to move your body again. Maybe arms overhead, giving yourself a good stretch. And then hug your knees into your chest and roll over to your favorite side. And when you're ready with your eyes closed, just come up to a seated cross-legged position. Hands into your heart space. Take a final deepest inhale through your nose and then an exhale, sighing it out through the mouth. Noticing the difference, how you feel compared to an hour ago. What has changed or shifted for you? And saying gratitude for coming onto the mat today, for taking time out for yourself. Bowing your forehead down towards your fingers. And taking that feeling off the mat into the rest of your day. Namaste.